See that? See that? Hey, look at, hey.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Where you go for Pesach? Home?
Me? I'm going to oh, where'd you go? Oh, I'm going to Florida.
Oh, wonderful.
The Trump Dora. I went there last year. It was very nice.
Well, good for you. Good. Good.
Yeah.
I think my nephew's going there. Lyons, I think he's gonna go there.
Oh, who's that?
I think my nephew Lyons is gonna go
Oh,
there
Lion.
too. David
I think
Lyons.
they're going to Gateways in Arizona. I could be wrong.
No, his father goes to Gateways.
Oh, his father. Oh, I know who you mean. Yeah. His son, the one who lives in Florida.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. He goes.
No,
Yes.
he doesn't live. He's the one that lives in Lawrence, but he goes down with his family. I forgot what his in-laws' name are. Yeah, I think he's going to be there. That's what Marvin says.
I think I saw him there last year. Yeah, I think I saw him there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's
but
good.
the parents go to Gateways.
Yeah, they go to Gateways. They're just going to go for the first days, and they're going to go home. The kids all go different places. That's good. So you're leaving tomorrow. You got to go tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. That's good.
I heard Trump is concerned about what kind of kosher food he's going to get in jail.
But he likes to sing, no, Harold?
Is he glad? Is he glad?
Tomorrow, I think they're. Hopefully, I'll be on a plane. It's going to be such the TV. That's all you're going to see now for the rest of the week.
I saw he left today from his Mar-a-Lago with
he's in New York
11 limousines. 11 for what? To accompany him to the airport. 11.
I don't know.
I mean, they're all a bunch of crooks. This guy, the district attorney, they should
I just saw a statistic. 52 of felonies he's reduced to misdemeanors, so people don't have to sit in jail. And there was one case he gave the guy misdemeanor. The guy got out the next day and he raped a woman. It was like he had 56 arrests and they let him out. Crazy. But
so
Trump they want to get.
Why should the police want to work?
Well, the county commissioners here, two of them, Hilda Solis, and another one, they want to let people out of jail, minorities, because it's not fair. There's too many minorities in prison. I'm serious.
65% of 13% are in jail.
Yeah.
The 13% have 65% of jail.
Or in the NBA.
Yeah. Yeah. And me.
I hope you're not
Oh,
recording,
wow.
Mario.
Yeah.
Hi, Ernie.
All right. So tomorrow there's no tsorba because of Bdikas Chametz, but we will have daf at 8:00, 8 p.m. And I'm going to try to learn a couple blot tomorrow because I don't think we're going to be able to learn Wednesday. Because 5 p.m. It's going to be too hectic before Seder night.
Okay,
So we'll try to do tomorrow a couple of blot. Tonight we're on Hey Omid Aleph. Azhar Lagase Ruch Minai. Where is the lav for being haughty? Amrav Zerishimu Vazinu Al Tigbo. Don't al is lashon. Don't raise yourself. Rav Nachman Yitzchak Amar Meocha V'ram levavecha v'shachachta. Uksiv Hishamar lecha pen tishkach es Hashem lokecha. Rav Avin Amar Rabbi Loi. Rav Avin Amar Rabbi Loi. L'makom shenemar Yishamer pen ve'al. Eino elablo sase. It's a lot. Dorsh Ravir Zinin Amar LaBishmeid Ravasi. Zinin Amar LaBishmeid Ravani. Sometimes Rav Avira said it in the name of Ravami. Sometimes in the name of Ravasi. Koladim sheyesh bogasas aruach. Whoever is haughty, l'sof mismayit, he will be brought low. Shenemar romo ma'at. V'shem atomer yeshna ba'olam. But you might think he'll still stay in the world. No, he won't be in the world. But if he does tshuva, nesaf bismanu kavram avinu. He will live out his life like Avram Avinu. Shenemar v'humchu kachol yikfetzun. Kavram Yitzchak Yaakov tichsivu bakol mikol kol. So like he'll have humchu, he'll lower himself. He'll have everything like Avram Yitzchak Yaakov. V'im lav chroshi bolas yimalu. Like the head of the stock, he'll be cut off. My karashi bullet, Ravuna Rav Chizda Chadamar Kisasa de Shibalta, like the top of the stock. Chadamar Kishibalta, that's like the stock itself. Bishop of Andar Kisasa de Shibalta, the top of the stock. Hainu the Chasibu Karashi bullet. Elamandar Kishubalta, that's like the stock itself. My Karash, what do you mean by the head? Abravasi. Chainton Rabbi Shmuel, Marshal Adam Shenichnas Atoch Sadeh. Person goes into his field, Gvoa Gvoa Humalakate. He cuts off the tops first. It's the one he can see easy. So the tallest of the stalks is Rosh Hashibola. Ve'es daka ushfal ruach. It says Marom v'kadosh eshkon. Hashem is on high and holy. That's where Shechina is. But also it's Dakar Shval Ruach. It's hangs out with the low. Ravuna Rav Chizda Chadamar iti Dakar. A person who is Dakar, meaning who's Anav, Kadosh Baruch Hu will raise him to be with him. Chadamar ani es Dakar. I lower myself. That's more logical. Kodesh Baruch Hu, Kodesh Baruch Hu could give the Torah Mount Everest. He gave it on Har Sinai, the lowest. The Lo Gav Har Sinai didn't bring Har Sinai up. A person should learn from the mind of he who owns him. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu iniach kol har mikvos v'hishra shkinas al Har Sinai. HaKadosh Baruch Hu abandoned all of the mountains and rested his shkin on Har Sinai. V'iniach kol ilonos tovis v'hishra shkinas al basneh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu could have appeared in a sequoia tree. But instead he appeared to Moshe Rabbeinu in a little bush. Person who's haughty, he's fit to be chopped down like an asherity. Ksivach of a rameh hakol doing. Ksivosam v'ashrem tigadeim. So the rameh koma, those that are haughty, the same language geduim and tigadeim by Hashem. Rama v'lazar kaladim sheish b'gasus haruach ein afaronina. He's haughty. He won't have tchias hamesim. The dust will not shake. Shenemar akitzu v'ronanu shochnei afar. It doesn't say shochnei ba'afar. It doesn't say those that are lying in the ground. Ela shochnei afar. Meaning, whoever conducted himself like the neighbor of dirt, he was very honored. So such a person will have tchias hameis. Whoever is haughty, the Shekhinah will like cry out for him. Which yeyada is like pain and screaming. Go see that the way of a Kadosh Baruch Hu is not like the human being. Midas pasvadam gavoa roas hagavoa. He who is tall sees only that's at his eye level. Ve'en gavoa roas hashafal. He who is tall doesn't see the people who are low. He is on high, but he sees the people who are low. Shanamar, he Ram Hashem v'shafal. Hashem is high, but he sees the low. Whoever is haughty of spirit, Kadosh Baruch Hu says, I and that haughty person, we can't live in the same world. Shenemar, malashni b'seitzer re'eyu, oso atzmitz kvainaim, rochav levav oso lo uchal. Al tikra oso ele ito locha. I can't be together with him. And ikidemasi law on the sapri lashon hara. Some people learn that pasuk not on gasei haruach, but on people who speak lashon hara. Shenemar, malashni b'seitzer re'eyu oso atzmitz. The person who speaks in secret about his friend. So the pasuk doesn't go on gasus haruach, but on lashon hara. On Rabbi Alexandri. Kolodim sheish bo gasus haruach afilu ruach kima ocharto. A little wind will blow him down. Shenamar v'arshoim kayam nigrash. Just like an ocean, a little bit of breeze comes and moves the ocean. The Rishon will be moved by a little wind. Umayam sheish bo kama revios. The yam has trillions of gallons. Ruach kima ocharta. Adam shein bo el revius achas. Only has one revius dam. Al achas kama v'kama. Arno cheber Hashem arav. Kama chacham tzarach sheyeh bo echad mishmona b'shminis. A person should have an eighth of gaiva. 1/64. And it crowns the person like the crown of a wheat stalk. You know what? You're put into cherem if you have too much gaiva, and you're put into cherem if you don't have. I mean, a Talmid Chacham has to have a little bit of gaiva. You have to know who you are. No, I don't want any of it. Not it, and not even a little bit. Aren't you afraid of the pasuk that says it's an abomination in front of Hashem to be a haughty of spirit? The prayers of a person are not heard unless he makes his heart like flesh. That means he has to be not haughty. Shenamar vayami de chodesh b'chodsho, yavo kol basar lishtachavos. Omar zer basar ksiv be v'nirpa. Adam lo ksiv be v'nirpa. It says basar and he'll be healed. And it doesn't say Adam. Omar of Yochanan, Adam is Efer Dam Mara. A person has to see himself as dirt, blood, and gall. That's how little chashivas he should have in his eyes. Basar is busha, embarrassment, srucha, rotten, rima, like wormy. Ikidiyami, other people say that the basar is sha'ol, the chsiv b'shin, the grave. Whoever is haughty of spirit, he will be lowered. Shenemar, vilaseis, vilasapachas, vilabaheres. The ain't says eloshan gavoa. So ace is being lifted up. Shenemar v'akol harim aramim, vial gvaos anisaos. Vein sapachas elatfila. Sapachas is being secondary. Shenemar sfacheina lachas akunos lechol paslechem. Omer ben Levi borei kamagdolim nemucha ruch nekodesh baruch. Look how great those who were low in spirit are in front of Hashem. Shebeshad shebez minesh kaim adam makriv oila. The person offered an oila schar oila biyado. He had the reward of an oila. Mincha schar mincha biyado. Aval misha daito shvala. But a person who was an anav, malel akasav kilo hikriv kolar korban is kula. It's as if he offered all the korbanish. And Emar, zivche Elohim ruach nishbara. Zivche, all of the korbanis come out of a broken spirit. His prayers will never be viewed as disgusting. Hashem will not turn away from the tefillos of a leiv nishbar. Rabbi Ben Levi call Hasham or Chosav Olam Hazeh. Whoever is careful and measure out the way he conducts himself in this world, he will see the saving of a Kadosh Baruch. Shenemar v'sam derech arenu b'yesh Elokim. Al tikra v'sam ela v'sham derech. That means you have to measure, you have to evaluate. And it's a play on words. It's not v'sam derech, it's v'sham derech. So the Mishnah said, how does a person warn his wife as a sota? He says, al tedabri, don't speak with ish ploni. And then it gave us a story that if he speaks, if she goes ahead and speaks, it doesn't prohibit her. So hagufa kasha amrit amr la bifnei shnayim al tedabri ish ploni zeh. You started off by saying that the beginning of the process is if he says to her, don't speak to Chaim Yankel in front of 280. Alma Dibur Sasiru seems to suggest that already creates a prohibition. Dibra Imo, that if all that happened was that she was warned not to speak, and she speaks, she's not prohibited at that point. Alma Dibra Lo Klumu. Al Tadabri V'Dibra. If he tells her don't speak and she spoke, or he told her al tadabri v'nistera, he told her don't speak with such a person, and that was the warning, and she went into a room alone, she wasn't warned properly, lo klum. But al tisteri, and he says to her don't go into that room alone, and all she did was dibri mo adai muteres lebesa. There's no prohibition. Umuteres lachol b'truma. If she's the wife of a coin, she can continue to eat truma. But if he warned her al tisteri, don't go into a room, and then nichtasi mola beisa seisa v'shasa k'dei tuma, and she went into the room and they stayed in there a period of time, like we learned yesterday, that k'dei bia asur lebeisa. So at that point, she can't go back to her husband unless she drinks the sota one. V'asur lachol b'truma. And then we said that if that happened, and he's planning to take her to the Yerushalayim to drink the sota, and then he dies. Imeis choletzes. If there's a brother, the brother has to give chalitza. Amai? Tisyabim nami ibuya. I mean, she's still a married woman. She didn't get a divorce yet. When you get a divorce, it says kimatza ba ervas davar. If a man sees that his wife did something improper, the atzabe beso, she shall leave the home, the halcha v'aisali shacher, and then and get married to somebody else. That means he suspected of her. There wasn't proof that she was mizaneh. And in that case, the husband has to divorce her. And she can only be the wife of somebody else. Li'ish acher v'lo liyavim. But the pasuk says that the brother cannot do yibum. So if there's no shaykhis to yibum, there should be no chalitza. Armalei milu isi laba milo boy get. Well, if the husband was Iran, he would have to give her a get. Hashtanami tiboy chalitza. So here to get out formally, she needs chalitza. Now, the istami, other people learn differently. Amrav Yosef. After he divorces her, she can get married to another person. In order that he should not destroy his family with living with a woman who's promiscuous. And you want her to create another family with the brother? But you still need chalitza. So then, even when she gets a divorce, she shouldn't remarry the lotistre levese. She's going to ruin the new house. You don't force anybody to marry her. If she marries, that's okay. But you better check her out first before he marries her.
Why before when it tells you that a person, it says the three things bishin, for the
dam, for busha.
Yeah, bush, right. So why? But we say every Rosh Chodesh we should saloti shot. We should have bisha. We should have all these things that it tells you to shoot.
This is a person who's a hadi. He's a gasei aruach.
So when it comes to Rosh Chodesh, especially, he shouldn't say those things. He shouldn't say it. If he should this way, because
we assume we hope that when their people are davening,
right,
they're not being haughty of spirit.
It's interesting how if a man Eid Echad, can cause a woman to be divorced. I mean, can be forces her, and Eid Echad can force a woman to divorce her husband.
Someone who sees himself as basar only, so he has takana refuah. So how do you have to see yourself? You have to have busha and srucha. And it means it's regarding your spirit. You're supposed to have low. You're not supposed to think highly of yourself.
I was thinking about but like Eid Echad can cause a woman to force divorce. And yet she disallow her to, if she says I want to take the drink, so we don't allow her to.
No.
If she was warned,
if there's one aid that Sarah have bia, she's not allowed to drink the waters. You need two aidim that heard the warning, and two aidim that saw them go in a room.
So and then the third
drinks the water. But if one aid and said I looked through the window, I saw them having bia, then she's not allowed to drink the water anymore, and the husband has to give her a divorce.
Right. So I see. But if he sees her going into the room alone,